Hello, my name is Borat.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Thank you for having me on your show, Sarah.
It's my pleasure, Borat.
I have heard that you are the smartest woman in all of America.
I don't know about that. America is an awfully big city.
Don't you mean that America is an awfully big country?
Say what?
Don't you mean that America is an awfully big country and not an awfully big city?
Yes. What did I say?
You said that America is an awfully big city.
I cannot believe that I said anything so stupid.
I cannot believe it either, but you sure did say it.
Okay, so maybe I'm not the smartest woman in America. Are you the smartest man in your city? I mean country.
I don't know, but some people say that I am.
Based on what?
Based on my movie, The Cultural Learnings of America.
I have never heard of it.
It was a huge hit and made me into a very rich man.
What was it about?
It was about an hour and a half. But of course I am just kidding you. They say that I am the funniest man in my country. But you have asked a serious question and you deserve a serious answer. Therefore, I shall give you one. My movie was an earnest attempt to understand what makes America tick. I will continue that theme in my next movie, when I ask the question of how you rose to such a level of prominence in your country. I will ask whether beauty or brains was the more important factor.
And what do you expect the answer to be?
I don't know. I will have to get to know you better. Perhaps I will have to get to know you in the biblical sense.
But I'm a happily married woman.
My sources tell me that perhaps you are not so happy.
Who are your sources?
Well, for example, I have a moose up in your hometown in Alaska who reports back to me. I have trained and certified him as a private investigator.
That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. I mean, it is the most ridiculous thing I have heard since John McCain chose me as his running mate.
But just as the second ridiculous thing is true, so too is the first. You see, in my country, I come from a long line of moose whisperers. We whisper to them and they whisper back to us. It is mostly just sweet nothings prior to lovemaking sessions. But in your case, the moose's task is more serious.
Now that you mention it, I have noticed a moose hanging around my house a lot, but I didn't think anything of it.
Yes, that is because he took my advanced course in moose inconspicuousness. You might even say that he is my star pupil.
Wow, you really are a smart man, aren't you?
Yes. We have a saying in my country, you have to get up awfully early in the morning if you want to eat worms.
And how does that relate to what we are talking about?
It does not.
Okay then. Okay, so what has your moose friend told you about me? By the way, does he have a name?
Yes, I call him Bruno for reasons which I shall not explain, or perhaps, I have already explained.
I don't get that, at all. But anyway, let's get on with this. We must leave time for Lady Gaga to perform.
Yes, in my country, Lady Gaga is what we call a nun.
That is a heck of the country that you come from. But can we get back to me? What has Bruno the Moose told you about me?
He has told me that perhaps there is trouble in the paradise that you call Alaska. He says that he has noticed some tension between you and your husband Todd. He thinks that a divorce is, how you say, imminent.
I'm not familiar with that word either.
I think it means that a divorce could happen any day now.
Why are you smiling? Does that make you happy?
Yes, for we have another saying in my country, live for the rebound.
Is that a basketball reference?
It is if you want it to be, baby. I understand that you were quite a basketball player back in the day.
I had my moments.
Is that how you got those very fine gluteus maximus muscles?
You lost me on that one too, Borat.
Is that how you got the great butt?
You're getting awfully fresh, aren't you?
Come on, Sarah baby. You know that there was something between us from the first moment we met. Why don't you come back to the old country with me, and we could, as the poet said, all the pleasures prove.
Are you kidding me? From what you've told me, I'd probably catch some kind of moose disease from you.
I've got a clean bill of health, baby. Why, the two of us could resurrect the old bull moose party.
The what party?
You know, the old bull moose party started by Teddy Roosevelt when he split from William Howard Taft, and after he survived the assassination attempt in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Remember, he said that he was as fit as a bull moose.
That's about 4 more references that went over my head. What the heck is a Wisconsin anyway?
It is the thing that you find wedged between the Minnesota and the Michigan. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's all just history and geography stuff that politicians don't need to know anything about.
That's good. I have enough to worry about with my hair, my glasses, my clothes, and perhaps being leader of the free world someday.
Yes. I have all of the same concerns except one. I don't wear glasses.
Well, I have to admit that you and Bruno the Moose are right about Todd and me. It looks like we are going to split up. Also, I have to say that you are kind of cute. That mustache of yours is driving me wild.
Yes. We have yet another saying in my country: a mustache is good, especially on a man.
Wow, you're quite the lady killer, aren't you?
Yes, in my country, I have killed many ladies.
You are kind of the Dracula type, and I love vampires. Most of the men in the Republican Party are vampires, and the rest are probably secret sissy Democrats. The country you're from isn't Pennsylvania, is it?
No, but that's close enough.
What do you say the two of us go to a quieter place and then make a lot of noise?
Sounds good to me, but what about Lady Gaga?
Let her find her own vampire.
Oh baby.